Alright, I'm going to show you how to change your oil in a 2013 Honda CRV, and that should be the same as a 2012 and I think a 2014. They all should be about the same. Okay, these are some of the things you're going to need to change your oil. You're going to need paper towels or rags if you got them, an oil filter, some oil. The Honda 2013 takes 0W20, and I bought a Mobil 1 M1 110A. I've got both of them at Walmart. You're going to need a screwdriver, a filter wrench, a funnel, an 11/16 inch socket, or you could use a wrench. And I'm going to use a drill, not that screwdriver. And maybe you're going to want also a light and something to drain your oil in. Okay, first thing I like to do is take the fill cap off. And just set that aside. Don't drop it down into your engine. Pull your dipstick out. I'm just going to check it, see where we're at, where it was. Hopefully we're not losing oil. Also, I like to write, I always write right here on my frame how much oil your whatever vehicle takes. I have it on my truck and this Honda CRV. This one takes 4.2 quarts. That way you never forget. Just write it right there. Okay, when you get under your car, after you have it up on the ramps, and I like to put my emergency brake on, you're going to want to take your screwdriver or drill. You got to take out these, there is what, 1, 2, 3, 4 little screws you got to take out to take this plate off.
I already had this off once, that's why it's so easy. Keep going in now, put down the side.
Take this cover off, out of the side, and make sure you bring maybe some paper towels under here with you. Then you want to loosen up your 11, what did I say this was? 11/16. Yeah, 11/16. Right here's your drain plug. Nice thing in this car is right here is also the filter. So. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Don't forget, don't turn it the wrong way. There we go. Another thing I forgot to tell you before you get under your truck here, or get under your car, make sure you have your car warmed up a little bit. Your oil will drain out a lot better. Okay. I'll turn that off. Keep pressure on that just a little bit till you get to your last thread there, just to help so you don't make too big a mess. Alright, mine's off, and then, nice. I didn't get oil all over myself. Okay, just let that drain. Also, while you're waiting for your oil to drain, you can reset your oil life indicator if your car has that. Mine has that. Right now mine is at 10%. So I'm going to reset it. Turn your ignition switch to on. That would be right before you start the car. Then hold this knob. Hold this for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And let off of it and hold it another 5 seconds. There you go, 100%. So I just turn the key to the on position, hold that in for 10 seconds, let out. When it starts blinking, then push it in again and hold it for another about 5 seconds, and then it goes to 100%. Now you're good to go so you'll know when to change your oil again. While that's draining, I'm just going to show you right up in there is where your filter is. Same, right next to the drain plug. Okay, while that's draining, you can also check your air filter. Like this. Your air filter should not look like that. I guess I better pick up a new air filter. And that's just underneath this thing right here. There's 3 clips. There's a clip here. One on this other side right there. I already have it off. And then there's another one back here. Take them 3 off and that should pop right up. Another thing I like to check would be my belt. You definitely do not want to let your belt get too dry rotted. I like to look at my belt. Just look at the underside of it. You'll be able to start seeing cracks if it's getting old. If it's starting to crack, you better have somebody put a new belt on for you. Maybe you could fill up your washer fluid. I don't have any of that right now either. But just some other stuff you could check. Okay, it's just about done draining, so I'm going to get this filter off. Get it off. Hopefully I don't get a mess. Oh.
Let that drain a little bit so you don't get too much oil all over yourself.
Okay, here's my new oil filter. Want to dip your finger in some of your used oil there and put it on the seal. It's going to keep that from drying out. You're also going to be able to get your filter on and off easier.
It's easier to do when I got 2 hands, but
okay, I can get this off. Hopefully not get too much of a mess. Maybe get up in there and wipe that off a little bit, just to kind of check that out. I like to look at that, make sure everything looks okay. Definitely looks okay for 100,000 miles. All right, let's put our new filter on. Just put this on hand tight. Get it tight and just tighten it about maybe another half, 3/4 of a turn. That's about it. Alright, let's wipe off this plug. And put the plug back in. Make sure your plug still has this little, it's got a little washer on there that helps seal it up. And make sure there ain't nothing wrong with that. See that little washer on there? It probably should be fine, but just check it. Okay. Okay, you got the filter on. Make sure you tighten this up with your 11/16 inch wrench or socket. Do not over tighten this. Just snug it up. Just a little bit. That's it. Wipe this all good and clean. Okay. Alright, time to put some oil in it. Alright, 4.2 quarts. That's close. I'm going to take this off, put my cap back on. And I like to start it up, get some oil in the filter and let it sit for a little bit, then I'll recheck it. It should be on your dipstick, you got 2 holes here. When it's full, it should be over that second hole. Just filling in that second hole, that should be your full mark. Okay, drain the old oil, put a new filter in. I got my drain cap back, or my drain plug is back on. Make sure you put that on before you put oil in. But gotta put this little cover back on, don't forget this. Alright. You just want to slide, there's a little square here that goes in this little clip here. Oh, wait, take that back. Yeah, that goes in that little clip. But this piece here also goes in right here. And it looks like it slides in right there too. There we go. That's it, holds it there. And put these 4 screws back in. Put them in by hand first, so you don't strip these things out. That's it. They don't got to be on there real tight. I'm sure if you try putting them on too tight, you're going to just strip it. So that's it under here. Alright, that's it. That's how you change your oil in a 2013 Honda CRV. I changed the oil, changed the filter. I got the cap back on. Now, I'm not going to show you this, but I'm going to start the car for maybe just to let it run for about a minute. And then shut it off. And then recheck your oil. Make sure it's where I showed you on that dipstick. And that's about it. Any questions, just put them in the comments. And please like and subscribe. Also check out the other videos on my channel. Me and my boys are doing just fun projects together. We built a potato gun. Check that out, it's really cool. And we're going to build here probably this week, we're going to build a bow out of a PVC pipe. And we plan on doing many other projects in the future here. So please subscribe, it'll help us out. Thank you. Have a great day.